A lack of precise and easily accessible data is identified as a significant obstacle to transparency, accountability, and integrity in public procurement systems. IPPR's research associate, Frederico Links, holds that the system fails to provide sufficient data, owing to the Procurement Policy Unit not being appropriately capacitated to fulfill its monitoring and compliance enforcement mandate. These include monitoring and reporting on the performance of public procurement systems in Namibia, among others. Despite the enactment of the Public Procurement Act of 2015 and its 7-year implementation, accurate and timely data on the system's operations remains significantly lacking.
Other data sets that should be there is that they have to create is a list of services and supplies in common use by more than one public entity for centralized procurement. So there are supposed to be lists of suppliers, lists of service providers, databases of supplies and goods and so on that need to be in place. And you know, you need to have these databases updated constantly because prices change, the suppliers change, and so on. So these sorts of data sets should be created by and managed by the PPU. They don't exist at the moment.
Links suggest Namibia adopts the Open Data Contracting Standard for transparency, accountability and efficiency in public contracting processes. However, he notes that Namibia's civil service faces a credibility and trust issue due to perception that senior ranks are politicized with appointments based on political connections rather than merit and performance.
In terms of transparency and accountability, if you look at our framework and how it speaks to openness, transparency, adopting the open contracting data standard for Namibia would be in line with what's already built into the framework on paper.
Public procurement data is necessary for governance oversight and insight, public service delivery monitoring, budget and procurement planning, as well as compliance management and enforcement, among others. Siaman Vikwa, NBC News, Windhoek.